Hello and welcome to sunny Dunkeswell here in the West Country for the final round of the NKC 2025. We've been all around the country. This is round 6. It's all up for grabs. The man with his finger on the pulse who knows who's going to win every class, I'm sure it's Joe Bradley.
I honestly have no idea who's going to win any of our class championships. Well, maybe the interclass is very, very it's still up for grabs though, mathematically. Every single class here in the NKC. What I can't believe, Nick, is that we're actually here at round 6. The championship decider for the 2025 NKC. Incredible. And oh my goodness, arguably, you could say, the most competitive season we've ever had in NKC. This is undoubtedly the most successful national series in the United Kingdom. And I'm gauging that on the amount of entries we've got. Oversubscribed classes pretty much all season. The Intermax class is kind of growing, as we can see, the youngsters coming through. We're going to see those youngsters moving into the junior classes potentially next year. But right now here at Dunkeswell, what a place to actually finish the season. It's one of those tracks that have been around for a long time. 60th anniversary, I believe, next year. Tracks changed since last year. It's going to be outstanding, the way that we're going to go about the racing this weekend, Nick. We've got the added complexity of trying to work out who that champion's going to be. We've never been able to do it, and that's got to do with the dropped scores, of course. But we'll try our best to work it out, but the racing's going to be phenomenal.
Racing's phenomenal. Even more phenomenal is going to be Joe Bradley's Paddock Conversations. Joe, Paddock, go!
Okay, so this young man, Leo Basterfield, well, Leo, you seem to have been around the NKC forever, but 2 weeks ago here at Dunkeswell, the SW plate was won in Junior Rotax. That stands for Southwest Champion. Congratulations, Leo Basterfield, Southwest Champion. That must feel good.
Yeah, definitely. It was a good race to win. It really just helped out, helped our season, boosted confidence, and just really showed what I can do.
Absolutely. I mean, you, as I mentioned there, I feel like you've been around the NKC for 10 years, but it can't be that because we haven't been around for 10 years. But you have been a part of the NKC for quite a while now. I remember you in Minimax.
Yeah, I was here in Minimax. I enjoyed my season.
And it was a very fraught season, I remember.
Yeah, definitely a lot going on in that season, but it was a good season, definitely.
Now, your dad's your mechanic, am I right?
Yeah.
So what brings you and your dad to the NKC? What is it about the NKC that makes you guys want to race in the championship?
Well, it's just got a really good overall atmosphere, everyone's friends. There's not really any fighting going on, You could be in 2 different teams but still be friends with the other team without anyone getting jealous or kicking off.
What about on the track? That's off the track. On the track?
Well, obviously on the track's a different ball game because you're not racing for anyone but yourself. You're racing for yourself, so you go out there and you got to show what you can do, not what the team can do.
Yeah, you have no friends, you mean?
You have friends.
I've seen you race, Leo.
If it comes down to worst, if a win's a win, so you got to do what you got to do to get past.
Yeah, absolutely, and you seem to be able to do that. Now, you're in the Junior Rotax class. How many more seasons have you got in the juniors?
Well, I'm planning on doing 1 more season, then it's up to seniors, which is next year. So hopefully, get some even better results next year.
Yeah, you're a bit taller than you were 2 years ago, and you may even be a bit taller by next year. I want to ask you a question. I mean, this is quite a common thing, everybody out there. These covers, is that a sweatband? Is that what people use sweatbands, don't they?
You can use sweatbands, or you can get magnetic covers that go on there. We just use sweatbands, they're cheaper and easier.
So, what are you trying to hide?
Well, it's the front setup of the car. You don't want anyone knowing while you're running, otherwise you could very well end up giving away your secrets and people copying and ending up as fast as you know. It's all about yourself, not others, as I mentioned.
So just to expand on that, this area here is where the caster and the camber setting for how the wheel and the tyre reacts to the track, isn't it? So that is something that you guys have been working on probably since you got here yesterday, is that right?
Well, you're always working on it, finding ways to change it and finding ways to improve it at the same time.
So what tyre were you on for the Southwest Championship?
We were on the Maxis, which we're running this weekend, so we got a very good comparison and was able to work out where we need to be.
So that was very beneficial coming here 2 weeks ago. All right, here we are on Saturday afternoon. It's very wet, but tomorrow's going to be very dry. Is Dunkeswell the sort of track that changes massively between wet and dry?
It can be, as you know, you take different lines. When it's dry, you want to be as smooth as possible. You know, you go out there and you don't move the steering more than a little bit. But then when it turns to wet, you want to go in and you want to go in hard and fully lock it up to make sure you can jack it round the corner.
You've got a target on your back with that SW plate, haven't you, this weekend? So everybody here, including us in the commentary box, are going to expect a lot from Leo Basterfield. Does carrying that add a bit of pressure, or does it give you a confidence, like you mentioned?
It's more confidence, and you know, you carry as something to show that you've won something and to show what you've done. You know, it's more you want other people to be worried about you beating them.
So you've got to use that for intimidation purposes.
Well, you can say that.
Leo, wish you all the very best, mate. I hope you have a great weekend. I know there's a lot of planets got to align for a great weekend, but I'm sure you're looking forward to it, are you?
Definitely, yeah.
Great stuff. Thanks, Leo. I want to take us back to round 5 at Wilton Mill, the previous round of this. Wilton Mill Junior Rotax saw this fella here, Jensen Hookey, take the win. Jensen, it's a great feeling when you win anything, but to win something like a round of the NKC, that must have been pretty special for you.
Yeah, there's a lot of emotion. Really nice to get my first national junior win, and yeah, really pleased with it and really happy. So it's given me a lot of confidence to push for the win this weekend as well.
Yeah, is this a track you like as well?
Yeah, I really like Dunkeswell. It's really nice in the wet and dry. But yeah, beginning well this weekend, so looking forward to it.
Tell us a little about Wilton Mill. How did you know? Because to get to that win in the final, there's so many planets have to align. There's so many things have to go right, and obviously it did for you.
Yeah, it was extremely fortunate that all my heats went really well. At really good pace as well. I managed to avoid the carnage and just kept my nose clean really, and got through the heats and got that good position for the final.
You've just hit the nail on the head there. Avoid the carnage, because it can be, can't it? Obviously, you know you've got the pace to take a full round win. You must be already. I know we've got round 6 to get through, but that must give you a lot of confidence going into next year in 2026.
Yeah, it's given me a massive boost in confidence, and it's really helped me to improve my overtaking and racecraft, to have that confidence that I am one of the guys now who can challenge for these wins and just one of the front runners regularly.
Yeah, you've done the hard bit. You've proved it to yourself. Your dad's your mechanic, is that right? Where's he gone? He's disappeared. What's your dad's name?
My dad's Alan.
Right, this is a trick question for you. Is any good?
He's good most of the time.
Well, we were on a winning cart last round, so he's obviously doing something right. The other thing I want to talk about is a sticker that you've got here, Racing for ADHD and the Neurodiversity Umbrella Project. Tell us a little bit about that. You're obviously raising awareness to that. Do you have ADHD as well?
Yeah, I've got ADHD myself, and I'm proud of it. It's one of the things that makes me different, one of the things that separates you from the others, and yeah, it's really a strength when it comes to racing with all that energy, and it gives me that, that sort of extra little bit that helps me go and win.
Yeah, you used the word different there, but you're not really that different. It's just you perhaps do things differently to other people, which I think that's fantastic, and it obviously comes in very handy when you're travelling at high speed. Have you found that?
Yeah, it allows me to really focus when I'm in the car and sort of just fully focus on racing and just kind of block out everything else that's happening.
Because can I ask you as well, because we take it for granted that you kids, you drivers, we see you out on the track, but there's a lot of work goes on off the track to actually get you on the track, and you're a part of all of that preparation and stuff, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean recently I'm going to the gym to get my fitness up and things, but I've got to give a massive thank you to my dad, who's nearly every night always in the garage tinkering with the car, making sure it's perfect for the next weekend, and that ultimately allows me to have this brilliant pace and win.
And do you find yourself getting involved in and learning about things like kart setup and preparation and stuff and putting the car together?
My dad would say no, but I try to do it a lot, as much as I can. But it's tough especially for my dad. Having to always be working the kart, but then it's really nice that reward when you go and win.
Yeah.
Especially a big race at NKC. It's really good feeling.
Yeah. So here we are at Dunkeswell. Tell us a little bit about what you think about the track here. Is it where does it range in your track's favourite wise?
It's got to be on top five
really?
favourites. Yeah.
Why is that? What is it about it?
It's just it's got a really nice flow to it. It's very sort of fast but then it's lots of slow and sort of high speed, but then it comes into heavy braking zones, and it's really like challenging as a driver to like every lap constantly nail that braking point. But it's really, really rewarding when you get it right.
And where will Jensen Hookey be happy with on Sunday afternoon? And what are you aiming for this weekend? I know it's a stupid question, Jens.
It's got to be the win.
Yeah, absolutely, especially after Wilton Mill. Jensen, thanks for talking to us. Nice to catch up to you after that great showing at Wilton Mill. Thanks for reminding me, because I forgot all about Wilton Mill coming here. But Jensen Hookey, Junior Rotax, keep an eye out. 2025 of the NKC saw the first time we've seen the inter-Rotax class, and it's been quite popular. All right, it might be a small grid, but it's been a very, very close grid at that. And all right, the championship might already be in the hands of just 2 drivers. But Ethan Manzy here, he's been there or thereabouts pretty much the whole season. And Ethan, here you are. Your dad is sucking fuel out of the fuel tank. It's always been my favourite job. But he's your mechanic, isn't he, your dad? What's your dad's name?
Ben.
Ben. Well done, Ben. Keep sucking there, mate. So, 5th in the championship, first year on Rotax, and first year in the National Series, yeah? Yeah. How have you found it?
Quite good. I really liked it in Rotax karts.
Yeah. What is it about the Rotax that you enjoy?
The speed.
Yes.
And I like how the battles that you can get with them, and how long these tracks are for the karts.
Tell us who you've been enjoyed racing with the most in the Intermax class.
My best rival has probably been Tyler Banks and Casper McAllister.
Yeah.
And when I do club rounds near my local tracks like Clee Pigeon, I normally have quite fun racing against another Ethan called Ethan Coupland.
Right. So you totally been enjoying your season. Your first year in Rotax, where did you start your karting? Where did the first time?
I first started karting on my 9th birthday in rentals, and then I started to do a lot more rental karting, and then we started to do Rotax.
Yeah. When you say rental karting, what track was that?
Normally like Haynes Motor Museum.
All right.
And Avonmouth, the team sport.
So can you remember the first time you sat in that rental cart at that track? What did you think? What was your feelings?
I thought I'm normally quite nervous when I'm first trying out like different karts, because in rentals they're all quite different, and it's just at the time I'm just trying to get used to the tracks, not trying to get too aggressive with it.
Yeah. Did you enjoy it though?
Yeah, definitely.
And how soon did you say to Dad, we need to do this properly, we need to get a Rotax, etc., etc.? How quickly did you decide, you guys?
From when I first ever did rentals, it took about like 2 weeks, or 1 to 2 weeks, and then from rentals to I did rentals for about half a year until I came to Rotax.
Yeah. You're lying 5th in the championship. I don't think you're in contention for first or second points-wise, are you? So this weekend at Dunkeswell, I suppose, is all about just going out and enjoying the racing, is it?
I mean, it will be a miracle if I end up getting 3rd.
Right, okay.
But it is possible, and I'm most likely, I think I'll end up getting 4th.
Right. You happy with that?
Yeah, I'm really happy with it for the first time.
Yeah, when you look back on this, I mean, I know, hey, we've got the final round to go, but when you look back on the what the season that you've just gone through, do you have a high point? What was your best bit about this 2025 season so far?
It was probably at Clay when I got my first podium for the Nationals.
You know Clay well though, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. That helps.
Yeah, that definitely helps. And round here, but I haven't been around here much, but I'm quite quick round here.
Right, what did you think of Warden Law? And there's a bloke out there going to be watching this called Matt Hunter, and he owns Warden Law, and he loves people to say you really enjoy his track. So did Ethan Manzy enjoy Matt Hunter's track?
Yeah, I like Warden.
Yeah, see that, Matt? There. You love Matt Warden Law, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves going to Warden Law. And you're from the south of England. Look at the distance he travels. Yeah, that's my sponsorship thing done for the day.
I had to fly to Warden.
Did you fly to Warden Law? Where'd you fly into? Newcastle or somewhere?
From Bristol.
Right, to Newcastle. Yeah, I don't blame you, mate. I drove down yesterday. Ethan, this weekend,
the guys in front of you in the championship, they're going to be tied up with that. So this is maybe an opportunity for you to catch them out a little bit, do you think?
Yeah, I reckon it will.
Yeah.
Be.
Is your team manager telling you that sort of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are they any good here, calls? They're pretty good at calls, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that what you found?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff. Ethan Manzy, looking at 4th in the championship, this young man. So fingers crossed. TKM has been a massive part of the NKC literally forever. In fact, TKM's been a massive part of karting for as long as I've been involved in karting, back in the 90s even. And this year's TKM category has been, as ever, one of the hardest fought. And Tom Johnson here. Tom, it's going to take a bit of a miracle for you to clinch a championship, but does that kind of help with this race weekend here at Dunks?
It means that I don't have to hold back. I don't have to think about the championship, but it is going to take a miracle and then some to have a chance.
Yeah. So, from that then, it's just all, let's just go and race, I suppose.
Yeah, head down, eyes forward, and bit of luck.
What is it about the TKM class that makes it for us, it's such a delight to televise? The racing's always great. You guys can overtake in places where no one else can. What is it about that?
I think it's always so tight. Everyone's so close together, and no one's afraid of chucking it up the inside, which always creates good racing.
Yeah. Do you think it's something to do with the characteristics of the TKM kart in comparison to the other Rotax classes?
Yeah, I think the Rotexes accelerate a bit quicker, so it's harder to stay as tight, and then these are a bit lighter, so you can stay nice and close through the corners or try and hang it up the inside or outside of someone. Tends to help.
I actually personally can't believe we're at round 6 already. Where has the year gone? But tell me about your season in 2025. What's your reflections?
Yeah, it's gone quite well so far. First 2 rounds were tough. They didn't go very well, but then strong ever since. Last 3, especially the last 2.
Yeah. And
I've come flying up through the championship, and hopefully it doesn't stop now.
Yeah, and well, hopefully it'll go on into 2026. Now, Ian, Frank, if you could just get this is Klassen Motorsport. Klassen have been around forever as well, haven't they? I always find it a great atmosphere in this awning with Klassen. Is that what draws you to the team?
Yeah, definitely. I think you struggle to find a better atmosphere.
You've got to have tough skin, haven't you? Because there's a lot of mickey taking.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, but everyone gets along, and it's always a good laugh.
And also the years of experience. You're a young man. These guys have been around since before you were born. You've got all of that experience behind you. Does that add a pressure, if anything?
No, it's just nice to have the experience when you need it. They've seen every situation, every weather, all of it. So it's always nice to have the experience to help set up.
Do you find that they know how to react? So we start Paddock and they go, no, we've been here before.
Yeah, he's a cool head.
Yeah. It's got to be said, the TKM class in NKC is effectively a national championship, because this is the Premier TKM Championship. There's no other TKM Championship. All right, we're not MSUK sanctioned, so we can't call you a British champion. But it's running. I think you're 5th in the championship. That's 5th TKM in the whole country. I mean, that puts a massive accolade to this series.
Yeah, it does. It means that everyone you beat is the best of the best that you get into race against. So it makes it a little bit sweeter when you get that number.
What's Tom Johnson going to be happy with Sunday afternoon? Where do you want to finish? Daft question, I know.
I'm looking for 3rd in the championship.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
A win would be lovely, but the championship's my focus.
Well, you get to pick up 3rd place trophy at Kartmania, don't you? So be there as well. Even if you don't, I hope to see you there, Tom. Yeah. Best of luck, mate, and everybody here at Klassen. It's always a great atmosphere. Far too much fun going on here.